Exaltation, exaltation. Talking about what they exaltated, what they got, and I'm exaltated. I got the clout, no I don't want the clout, nigga. I got the shout, man I'm about to call them out, nigga. I'm about to pout, boom boom pow pow, nigga. They got the drought, clean them out. We clean their house. Peace out, y'all. Sure did. What's the 441 Martians? Like, share, subscribe. Make sure I put the notification bell on because we getting downloads. All dogs start rising. You feel me? You see my hat? It say the man who captures sunlight. So I wanted to talk about exaltations today. The exaltations in your astro chart, in your astro wheel, in that natal placement. Do you have any exaltations or stelliums? They're both kind of different, but they're both important. Exaltation can be the sign that is the most powerful or the most strengthened in that planet. So let's think of an exaltation and an example. So you got Venus, right? So you got the higher octave or self-love and value love in Libra. Taurus and Libra. That's Venus rule placement. But the exalted stance in Venus is Pisces, because Pisces can see the most valued love, the inner love, and they have that inner aspect of Mother Earth, Gaia Earth type of energy, where they just know how to take care of a person just by touching them. So the exaltation is important per sign. Some planets, I think don't have a. I think Mercury doesn't have an exaltation, and then the other ones typically do. But you want to see if you have an exaltation, because that will show you where you have a hang up at, where because you're gifted this exaltation. And you don't realize that the exaltation is really a trial and error, until you really walk into your power. The it's kind of like you probably got Chiron connected to this energy somehow, because it's like you have to prove your worthyhood to become exalted. And that exalted nature only comes after you have been battered and bruised. You've been in the fire and you have come out the fire as the victor. And that exaltation is shining bright so that you can show others how to walk, show others how to be proud, show others how to deal with certain things. So the sun is exalted in Aries. So Aries is growing from a boy into a man, and in so many growing pains they have growing up to be a man, that exaltation is not there yet, but they have the potential, and that potential can be risen based on your efforts and your ability as an Aries sun. Some growth might be stunted just based on your ability to do things. So you have to be really aware of what you are involving yourself in when you have an exalted planet. Next, the stelliums. The stelliums are very important because that has a focus in your life in one of those wheels, one of those houses on the wheel. So let's see if you got the sun, the Mars, and your Saturn over in the 7th house. So your sun, Mars, and Saturn is in the 7th house. Instantly, I know that you're a karmic or a elder or a ancestral energy that has come back to balance some energy, because it's in Libra. You feel me? Spiritual energy. You got Saturn. Saturn is a granddad, great granddad energy, and he has that I know what to do. I'm going to give you some hard lessons, but you're going to need to put forth some effort so that I can gift you with my riches. You feel me? So that stellium will have you focusing on that spiritual balance. Libra is really keen on spiritual balance, and you see Libra going through maybe the lustful phases or maybe the vanity phases, and they have to balance those issues on those scales and allow that sun to rise. I just seen today, and that was my first time seeing this, that the Libra little glyph is not just scales, it's like the sun rising. So that's dope to me, because after the balanced scales are aligned, the sun rises, and the opposite of Libra is Aries. We were just talking Aries in the exaltation and the sun, so it's perfect timing. But you have to understand where your stelliums are, because there's a focused additive energy right there in your face, and you need to paint those walls a particular space in that house. So if you don't understand what the heck I'm talking about, houses, charts, tap in, hit me up. We'll get a natal chart up. We'll get donations sent so that we can do some work. I do professional work. I got a PowerPoint little setup. We'll do play by play so we can see how your astro wheel evolves and how you may need to evolve with it. You know what I'm saying? It's very important time, and we're in the crossroads. You know what I'm saying? Dog days are here. Y'all tap in. Peace, Martians. Love.